This is Eve, and I just want to say hello to my BBF, and that is my big, beautiful family. Okay, for those of you who do not know me, I'm going to tell you a little bit about myself. And also, just to let you know, this particular vlog is called Dating, well, the 12 stages of dating, Dating 101. And there are three parts, part one, two, and three. And just to let you know, for those of you who don't know me, just to give you a little more information, I started to vlog because I get so many young women who ask me questions, and not just young women. I have older women who email me and they ask me questions, and when I give them the information they're so grateful, and I really appreciate that. So vlogging is definitely something that I am going to continue to do for a very long time. The just I just want you to know that I am, well, an avid reader. I read constantly. So the information that I give you will not only come from my experiences, but from books that I have read. And there's that smacking again. It just drives me crazy. But bear with me. I'll get rid of that terrible habit soon. Okay, so um, just to let you know that when I read a book, I've taken philosophy courses. I've just been around. I'm 42 years old, so I've been around a little bit. Hopefully, I don't look like it. Okay, so um, when I read a book, I don't just read the book and say, okay, this person must be an expert. I I kind of grill the author. I want to know what makes you an expert. Who are you that you feel that you have the right to give me this information? And you do have to watch the books that you read, and you have to question the books that you read, because everybody who writes a book does not, doesn't exactly know what they're talking about. So be careful in that respect. And and not just that, I actually take the techniques that I read about and I put them into place. I go out there and I grab a man and I see if they work. So I will never come to you with information that I have not tested. Because I want to give you the right information, and you have to put it to the test to make sure it's right. So these techniques have been tested. I've tested them myself several times, and they work. They really work. So, just kind of give you an idea of where I get my information, and how I'm going to bring it to you. So, I don't know if you can you see the picture behind me? That is actually a picture I picked up years ago, and it what it does is it portrays the great love that I have for my son. I only have one son, and he's just a gift from God. He's my little angel, and he's not that little anymore. He's actually in the Navy now, and he it's just ironic, and I'll tell you why, that when he was growing up, I tried to keep him in the States. I didn't want my son in a bunch of different countries, because the U.S. is relatively, I didn't want him in and out of the country. So even though we lived all over the U.S., really, we lived in North Carolina. He was born in Florida and raised in Michigan, and so it's not a culture. Him moving around is not a culture shock, but it's just ironic that now he's been to Hong Kong and Korea and China, and now he's living in Guam. So, it's just kind of ironic that it happened that way. Um, and once again, I'll get right into it. You know, Let me just tell you why I started to vlog. I also One of the other reasons I started to vlog is because I meet so many people who are just unhappily married. They're just absolutely miserable. And I've been married twice, and and because of that, I have a breadth of knowledge to bring to so many people, just so many young women, older women, and of the things that I've learned, the books that I've read, which are, which are extensive, and I'm looking forward to it. But just I look at these marriages, and it's sad because I think to myself, why would you stay in a marriage that a loveless marriage? And there's a lot of loveless marriages out there. It's just the other person in the house, one person on this side, the other person on that side. That's the other person I share the house with. No big deal. So and there's various reasons why people continue, but just these stages are so that you can get, you'll always have true intimacy and lots of love in your relationship. And so let's get started. Let's go to stage one. Stage one is basically, it's just eye to body. You see somebody walking down the street and you're like, oh, that's nice. You get a little look, maybe look twice, and then he's gone and you're going wherever you're going, maybe into the grocery store or whatever, and that's it. That's it. Eye to body, stage one. And then you have stage two, which is eye to eye. And this is where maybe the two of you were, got a chance to actually look into each other's eyes, and you're like, wow, hey, I better pay attention. This could be interesting, There's some pretty nice eye candy, So, you just kind of, go from there. And then you have stage three, which is voice to voice. And in stage three, you're actually communicating, you're finding out whether this is someone you even want to have a relationship with. Stage three should take at least a month, And, let me just remind, everyone, be turtles when it comes to your relationships. Be turtles. Turtles go slow. Because and you know what I like about it? A turtle is they go slow, and if they're going in the wrong direction, it doesn't take long to get back to where they were, and start again. So, be turtles when it comes to your relationships. Go slow. And what I'll do is I'm going to cut it off here, and I'm going to pick back up with steps three. Well, we'll start with voice to voice in the next segment, because I got some more, I want to say a little bit more about it. But yeah, just be careful when it comes to who you're with, and who you're talking to and dating, because it's you just got to be careful. This is a whole nother video too, so we'll talk about safety and just a whole lot of other things in the future. But yeah, but for now, we'll pick up with the 12 stages of dating, dating 101 in the next segment. And I just want to thank you for even visiting my video, because it's a busy time now. People are busy, and let me tell you, you don't want to miss this, because it gets so interesting. I mean, it really gets interesting. By the time you get to step 12, you're gonna be like, wow, that's incredible. So I just want to thank you again for being a part of my BBF, and that is my big beautiful family. And I am out, and I will see you in the next segment. All right, thanks. Bye.